I'm gonna go around because I want to know who I'm interacting with. So first I'm gonna ask for your name. Basically just tell me your name, where you're from, and I can see you're all kind of young, so I don't think, has anyone got any jobs here? No. Alright, so just tell me what's your name, where you're from, and what you want to be. Where you got?
I want to be
My name's Joseph, and I want to be a footballer.
You want to be a footballer? Good. So Joseph.
My name's Daniel, I'm from Nigeria, and I want to be a music producer.
Music producer. Very good. I like that. You want to be an author? Do you like reading?
My name's Maya. I come from Trinidad and Jamaica, and I want to be a runner and a scientist.
A runner and a scientist. That's a lot. Amen. Those that don't know me, I run a radio show. This is my media guy here, Lucky, Luckbox. Those know me as Uncle Russ. And I just want to say thank you to everyone here to have me down to speak to you. So there's two people in this room that don't know what they want to be. Who's the ones that, was it Nana? And who else? It was good to go around, get everyone's name. I should have got the age really and truly, but I forgot that. But just to know what you want to be, because I think that's very important, especially at the age that you're at. It's vision of where you want to go in life, and we had quite a lot of people that mentioned. So we've got a prime minister there, got a few put your hands up who wanted to be a doctor. It's good. Scientist, lawyer. Now it doesn't matter what you want to be. Yeah, so I'm not saying doctors, prime minister is better than another. You know, all your gifts and everything you want to do, yeah, it falls in as one. I believe that once we focus, all of us as young people, and we push to strive and accomplish being a prime minister, because you can change the world. You want what country? You say you're from Congo, so you want to be a prime minister of Congo?
No, I want to be prime minister of England.
There you go. Look at that. You can make changes. Doctors, you can make changes. Lawyers, you can make changes. Even dancers, singers, and actors, you can all make changes. It's very, very important to stick and work hard on what you want to be in life. Now, you've got your education system. I take it everyone's in school?
Yes.
Does everyone enjoy school?
Yes.
Yeah? Is that honest yes? I've spoken to young men and young women before, and they actually honestly tell me they don't enjoy school. So is everyone enjoy school? So going back, the reason why I say it's important to focus and strive to accomplish what you want to be, because it's not just for yourself, it's not just for your family, you know, earning a good living, having a nice house, stuff like that. It's doing the work for God, you know, and putting yourself in a position, in high positions. Again, I'm not just favouring anyone here, but for a prime minister,
coming back,
you know, he can really make an impact. Even dancers, singers, actors, once you move up into a certain level in your career, that's when you can start going into production. You can start going into writing. You can use your creativity in a positive way for society and for God. So what I do, I give you a bit of insight of myself. I work for the railway, so I'm an engineer. When I was younger, I didn't even really think about being an engineer, to be fair. I was just like these two. I didn't know what I wanted to be. And I think me not knowing what I wanted to be wasted a lot of time. I'm not going to give you my age, but it wasted a lot of time in my life because I didn't have that mindset of what I wanted to be. I used to wake up every day like today's just another day. Didn't have no plans, no goals, no targets, nothing. So I'm a railway engineer, and at the age I am now, I've just moved on to hosting. So I host a radio show on a radio station. We do podcasts. I've got a little platform where rappers, singers, comedians come on and they get to perform my media guy films it, it all goes up on the page, and it's doing very well. But going back to it, I was just like these two, where they're sitting, and I didn't know what I wanted to be in life. And again, I repeat, it wasted so much time. Now, regardless, God still brought me round, and He still put me in a position of where I had to be, and things that, and I feel that what I'm doing at the moment, I'm using it. The people I'm amongst, I talk to them when I can get a chance to talk to them, and they can kind of feed off me. On the radio station, I try and use it more for a positive aspect. Hope we're getting a Sunday show soon, so on that Sunday I want to try and use it to cater to everybody that's resting, and I'll be resting also, but catering to everyone. We rest together. So going back onto the time, I wasted so much time, and the reason why I want to speak to you all today is to let you know that time don't wait for no man. You know, we got someone that's 14. Who's the youngest here? I take it it's him. How old are you, young man?
Godwin, how old is he?
He's 4 years old.
He's 4 years old. So you got 10 years on him. Reading shooting. But time does not wait for no man. And to be fair, the world and society the way it is a very selfish society. Everyone, I try and tell my little brother, like my little brother gets up, he's 18 now, but like 2 years ago I used to tell him that, stop following your friends. Don't wait for your friend to go for their provisional license. Don't wait for your friend to go for their first driving test. Don't wait for your friend to go and do that. You know, that saying, my mum used to tell me that, oh, just don't be a follower. Yeah? Be your own individual and set your own targets and deliver them for yourself. Because going back to it, it is a selfish society that we live in. As we're young, no one, your friends and people that you're hanging about, so you've got all friends here. If you lot all got the same targets, the same goals, then you work together. But if he wants to be a prime minister and you want to be a doctor, no, he wants to be a prime minister and you wanted to be the footballer. You got different targets. So you could be out, you could be kicking ball, but eventually as you get older, he's going to branch off to his, what we say, politician type of industry, and you're going to branch off to your sports world. You're still going to remain friends, but eventually it's going to come to the end of the road where you're going to have to branch off. And what I'm trying to explain is that, going back to the selfish society, it's not saying that we're selfish as individuals, but eventually you come to a place in your life where everyone's got to do what they need to do. You want to drive your car, you want to have your house, you want to have your career. At the moment you're young, enjoy life, but never ever forget what you want to be. It's very crucial to know now what you want to be. And like I said, no gift is bigger, no gift is small. Everything is all the same, you know. And I just want to encourage you all today that if you want to be a prime minister, you start researching and looking at some of the great prime ministers that we have had, because we've had some bad ones and we had some good ones. But I say research every single one, read their biographies, stuff like that. Start gaining the knowledge. You know, want to be a footballer, be passionate, because footballers don't just get up and kick ball. Training is the main important thing of football. It's how fit you are, and not just training, studying the game. I'm going to change it. Who watches boxing here? So who saw the David Haye and is it the Bellew fight? Who saw that? Now no one can't really believe how Bellew beat Haye. No one can't really believe it because everyone put their money on Haye. Everyone thought that Haye was just gonna, you know, win the fight. But the thing is that Bellew studied. He studied boxing. He studied Haye. And where I'm going with this is that with a footballer, you train hard, you work hard, because Haye, he did train. He looked well. Physique, he looked well. But did he study? So there's little things that you have to put in place. All right, you can't get up today and, you know, say, right, I'm going to start putting in job applications to become, you know, become part of BBC. so I can be part of their media team. You can't do that. But what you can do as Miss Triple Threat here, you know, you continue part of the young soldiers. Yeah? Put your hands up. Everyone here is young soldiers, right? Alright. So what I'm basically trying to say, you can't just get up and go and apply for BBC. But what you can do now is continue doing what you're doing. You know, God's put you in this position here, young soldiers, perform, you know, follow people. You got Instagram or anything like that? Social media? Follow the right people. Don't follow the people that don't make sense for your future, but follow the right people. Role models. I won't say to have idols and idol somebody, because everybody's not perfect. But role models, people. Who would you say for this trip? First time I've ever heard of Triple Threat. But who would you say at the moment that you kind of look up to and say, yeah, I like him or I like her, what they're doing? Look up these people, research them, hear their stories, find out the things that they did and how did they become what they are today. Some people are just fortunate, yeah, but there is certain things they installed, certain things that was installed for them in them at a young age, and there's certain things they put in place as they grew and as they moved along that road to become who they are. So I've touched on Prime Minister, we've touched on singer, dancer, footballer, the doctors in the room. Where's the doctors in the room? Uni. Have you ever thought about uni? Going to university? What do you want to study? So you want to be a doctor, but what is it you want to study? What's your favourite subject? Very good, I like that one. So touching on it, you want to be a doctor, but there's certain things you're going to have to install. You know, God's given us all these, you know, avenues, you know, educations and things, roads we can go down to help us become where we want to be. So build up an appetite for biology, chemistry, science, because you already got the passion that you want to be something, and the services are there for you. So it's just installing little bits there and here to say, you know what, as I grow in the next 15, 20 years, I could become my doctor. Last thing I want to touch on, and I'm running short on time, and it's I think it's the main important key for all you here, yeah, commit everything. So we're talking about when you get up in the morning. I always say that you get spiritual helpers, you get destiny helpers. Some people that come along your way in life that you meet for just a season, but they help you, they're sent by God and they're helping you get to that level. Are you all with me? It's the main important thing I would say to all of you. Commit what you want to be in prayer, daily and at night. Those that are doing GCSEs, you know, I've spoken to a few kids that are worrying about their exams. I say to them, don't worry, just commit in prayer, because one person that might get an A and you might get a C, but the C might be right for you. God's never going to abandon you. He's never going to put you through nothing that you can't handle. He's going to give you what you need to get to where you want to be, but always commit in prayer. Reason why I'm saying it, because I'm speaking from experience. That everything that I'm doing at the moment, when I talked about being a railway engineer, spoke about being a host on a radio show, I commit it all in prayer. Even when I turned up today, I'll be honest with you, I didn't write nothing down. I didn't prepare it. I didn't sit down and take notes. I just got up and I prayed. And agree with me or not, am I doing well? Am I doing okay? But yeah, I didn't prepare nothing. I'll be honest with you, I just walked in blind, but I committed it to prayer. Same with radio. Half the times I don't even plan nothing as well. I just get there a couple hours early and I commit it to prayer. So that's basically it. There's much more I want to say, but I don't want to keep your time.